Why is recycling worth doing? The first reason is that the country is advocating environmental protection. According to statistics, Chinese people buy 10 new clothes on average every year, and then throw away 3 to 5 old clothes, which together amount to 50 million tons every year. In the past, 90% of old clothes were burned together with garbage, which is easy to cause secondary pollution. Our country is advocating to build a resource-saving and environment-friendly society, so recycling old clothes is in line with national expectations. The second reason is that many sorting factories want to buy the clothes they buy, and some of them will be exported to Africa, which is a very large market. Local residents like to wear second-hand t-shirts from China because they are cheap and of good quality. The third reason is that there are many organizations on the internet asking people to donate clothes for free in the name of public welfare. But are these clothes really donated? Statistics show that more than 70% of the recycled old clothes are sold to sorting factories for export abroad. 20% environmental regeneration. Donations in the mountainous area accounts for only 10%. The donation of the proportion of the very few, because the old clothes of storage and transportation and disinfection of the cost is very high. Very few organizations can afford such service costs. They are generally made public. A few old clothes. Most of them are to sell or to make other products, for example, breaking up clothes to make mops. Blankets or insulation material for vegetable greenhouses can be a very hurtful thing for donors who feel cheated, so they would rather have someone pay to recycle their old clothes. So in general, recycling old clothes is in line with the trend of environmental protection. The market demand is also large, and many families are willing to let you recycle their old clothes. So how exactly does this project work? Suggest you do not join. Join in some pit. First brand will let you pay thousands of dollars of league, and says that they will give you a lot of help. But in fact these help is not worth much. Such as some brand he will tell you. You pay the league they high-priced recycling your goods. This is very attractive for beginners because people who just started doing this business are afraid that their recycled clothes will not sell. But as long as there are good goods, all the sorting factories are happy to buy. Some brands will promise to teach you sorting method. Many beginners think it is a need to study hard. It is very difficult skills. In fact, is not. If you talk about sorting plant, they will tell you how to do a simple sorting. Oneself also can find tutorials on the internet and have you handed in your league. Brand will also just give you information, let you learn. So there's no need to spend a lot of money to learn sorting. Some brands will tell you to join him. They will help you to collect the clothes to sell to Guangzhou sorting plant, shipping them out. But the sorting factory in Guangzhou is more than 10 tons of commonly. If common newbie to this quantity, could you to 3 months to half a year, when the clothes are moldy turned yellow. Brought in May because the product is unqualified bargaining, so this service is not much help to novices, generally speaking. Or suggest that you do not do to join. Make preparations for the project. First of all, you should have prepared funds. If you want to do this project, the first and second tier cities need to prepare about 30 to 50,000 yuan. And the third and fourth tier cities and small counties only need to prepare 20 to 30,000 yuan. Some of the money is used to buy second-hand clothes, and some is used to buy equipment and materials. First is looking for a warehouse. Began to 60 to 80 square meters. General friends in rural home house is big enough. Can be directly used for warehouse. If there is no house, also can go to the 58 city to rent one. The rent is in commonly 1,000 yuan. The following suggest that choose suburban rent will be cheap. At the same time the warehouse to hire off the ground, otherwise it is easy to enter water in a rainstorm. After renting, a waterproof cloth should be laid on the ground to prevent moisture. The second is to buy a tool to carry goods. A battery car can. The general 2,000 to 3,000 yuan. The third is to buy some snakeskin woven bags when recycling clothes to use. Generally 5 to 6 yuan a. and then buy a few elastic bands. Used to tie the bag on the battery car. Generally 3 to 4 yuan. A total of 10 is 100 yuan to use first. The third one is a 50 kilograms handheld electronic scale, which costs about 30 yuan on Taobao. Finally, you need to buy a N95 mask, which is mainly used to protect your health from dust. You can start when you're ready. Where can I find the manufacturer? Don't rush to the beginning of dry, but to find the sorting factory. Each sorting factory for second-hand clothing requirements are not the same. Some receive unified goods is that you do not need to sort all in one go. Some summer and winter clothes need to be sorted by yourself, and the price of each sorting factory is not the same. So ask to know how much money you spend on second-hand clothes will not lose money. For example, if the manufacturer asks you a price of 1 yuan per caddy, and you don't get 80 fen, then you know that the price of the sorting manufacturer is too low. You can ask them to raise the price. If they don't agree, you can go to another company. So where to find these sorting manufacturers? I suggest you go directly to the Old Clothes website. Select the business directory and click on the top right 3 bars. Then click Browse by region. You can find their contact information. If you call them, then you have to ask them what goods. Some manufacturers do not accept unified goods, only good sorting of old clothes. This to understand clearly. There is a need for each time how much package does not include freight. The price of each ton is how much. Where is the address and so on is to choose the best local and looking for manufacturers. If no, then find of the province. Second-hand clothes recycling is the best place to do now is in Guangzhou. There are many large manufacturers. The price also is higher. But if you're not in Guangdong, don't suggest that you start to find on the other side of the manufacturers. They asked for the amount of high. Ordinary people is difficult to achieve how to buy second-hand clothes. Manufacturer is looking for a good, then you can start collecting second-hand clothes. If you are a second-tier cities, would like to receive some better quick second-hand clothes, the best is to choose the online channel, because the young man's wardrobe updates faster. Encounter problems also prefer from online search solution. So suggest you go online to buy. Approach has 2, respectively, as Salted Fish and 58 City. First of all, you can download a Shenyu app and log in directly. Click the plus button below the app, and then click Post to publish information. For example, you can say that have store of old clothes. Please contact me in the home. A place city door-to-door recovery since 20 JINS. Recycling will write the kinds of shirt, t-shirt, dress, sportswear, trousers, eider-down outerwear, cotton padded jacket. Recovery standards written without damage, though obvious stain without a large area of the ball. And then you click on the plus sign below to upload the picture. Suggest you put 3 or 4 pictures of old clothes and have your phone number or WeChat pictures. If someone went to contact you, do so, because of Salted Fish are not allowed to put the contact information, but in the pictures inside the system is not to review. After publishing, information will often go to take a look at anyone looking for you. At the same time can also be released at the 58th city on the acquisition of information. The next first 58th city of app. Logged on and then click the page below the middle. Click Local Services, and the page will appear the classification of the local service. Choose Recycling and then select the industrial material. Scrap metal recycling. Enter the new page, click Add Image, and then click on the following types of service. Choose clothes and hats, then click on the service area. Here you can select any area within 5 kilometers of you, then fill in the title of the post, such as old clothes, home recycling, second-hand clothes. The following description is written with Salt Fish almost on the line above the third way. You can go to QQ looking for cleaning, moving, and domestic professionals. You can choose in the mobile phone QQ Add Buddy function inside looking for group. Enter keyword names plus housekeeping and cleaning move. Can search to the group. You can release the information acquisition, have second-hand clothes, want to earn extra money, can contact me. I have a lot of acquisition of old clothes looking for long-term and short-term partners. Cash transactions. Good goods at a high price. Interested in my private chat? And then put your contact information on it. Just 3 online methods. So how to recycle offline? Suggest you go directly to District Inside Find. Now some cities have imposed the garbage classification. So every neighborhood has several garbage classification. Can go to their district cooperation. Generally at 8 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock in the evening after 7 p.m. They will be disposed of the rubbish there. 1,000 they don't garbage classification. Tend to leave their contact way. If not, go to the property management to ask. When talking about cooperation, you can ask them, does the owner of this community often have old clothes to throw away? If so, you can say, can I come to collect old clothes? Negotiate your price. Can also print some business cards. Door to door in the door, and if they have demand will come to you. The content of the card can write like this: a large number of long-term recovery coat, shirt, blouse, shirt, jeans, down jacket, etc. There is no obvious damage of second-hand clothes. And then put a contact phone number. Don't write the price, because a lot of people are willing to send free of charge. Costs and benefits to calculate. The costs and benefits. The equipment and materials bought in the early stage plus the rent of a warehouse is 15,000 yuan a year in total. If the collection is very miscellaneous, then the cost is 400 to 1,000 yuan a ton. If not, sorting to sell can sell 1,700 yuan a ton. Generally a person can collect 60 tons a year. Then the net profit is at most 60,000 yuan. If you collect 3 tons of summer clothes in a month, 36 tons in a year, and the cost is 2,000 yuan per ton, then it will be 70 to 1,000 yuan. And when you sell it, it will be 5,500 yuan per ton. And the annual net profit will be about 110,000 yuan. It is recommended that the novice start cannot be sorted directly to sell unified goods. Familiar with the special recycling after summer or sorting? Questions basically finished. Any questions? You can leave a message to exchange. Thank you.